I really like fall, for the weather and for football. Go Broncos. Where I grew up, that's going to be interesting because I lived in a military family. We moved around all the time. I would say my favorite place was Denver. I lived in Denver, Colorado with the mountains. And one unique thing about living there was I lived a half hour from my future wife and never knew it until we both met at Bible college. Am I related to Charles Spurgeon? I get this question a lot. Let me just say this, that as far as I know, I am. And it looks like we actually come from his grandfather. So not a direct descendant, but I'm in the family tree somewhere. What is my favorite Bible verse? To tell you the truth, there's so many Bible verses that I could say, but if I go back to it, I think that my favorite would be Romans 5:8. But God commendeth his love toward us, in that while we were yet sinners, Christ died for us. Amazing truth, so I'd have to say that's my favorite. Children. Yes, we have 6 children, 4 daughters and 2 sons. Hobbies. Well, down through the years, I've collected old stuff. Old stamps, old sports cards. I still like old sports cards. But one of the things I really enjoy is old books. And here I've got, this is a first edition biography of the life and labors of Charles Haddon Spurgeon, published back in 1892. My ideal vacation spot. I'd love to go to Israel. After studying the Bible for so many years, just to be back in the land of Israel would be awesome. But as for my wife and I, if we were to take a vacation, I think I'd go back to London. I was there a few years ago, loved it, and I would take her back in a heartbeat. Favorite Bible story? That's kind of hard because I have a lot of them, and they all focus around when Christ would confront the Pharisees. I love to see how he would trip them up and how he would stymie them with his answers. And so when I see those in the New Testament, I always laugh to myself because it's just interesting to see how he does it. Which book of the Bible would be best to be studied more? Well, I believe that the book of James should be a book that we really study more often. The book of James has been called the Proverbs of the New Testament. Very straightforward, very easy to understand, and I think that if we really studied it, it'd help us in our Christian lives. My name is Rob Spurgeon, and I can't wait to be your teacher this year.